it's your girl Nikki, and for today's episode, we will be getting artsy. Yes, you heard my intro right. For today's episode, we will be getting personal and we will be talking about my personal artistic talent. I think talent is not the right term but rather a hobby because I am the type of person who likes to explore things and to assess where I'm really good at. So, among my many hobbies, this is the talent that I wanted to showcase because this is the type of activity that you can do whenever and wherever. And among my many hobbies like cooking and stuff like that, this is the least expensive. So, this personal artistic talent of mine is what we call cross stitching. So a brief background about cross stitch or counted cross stitch is that it is the oldest form of embroidery which originated from way back Europe and Asia. So it is a form of sewing used to create a picture. Before, cross stitching was used to decorate household items like linens, pillowcases, handkerchiefs, but now in the contemporary era, cross-stitching is used to decorate our home. So if whenever you have the time to visit your grandmother or grandfather's homes, you can always see cross stitches framed on the walls and hang in living rooms for decoration purposes. So I started this hobby or this personal artistic talent of mine way back in grade school and junior high school when one of my TLE teachers instructed us to pass a project. And this is what I passed. This is what I submitted. So this is a cross stitch of Big Bird with my nickname Nikki. Big Bird is a character from the kids show Sesame Street. So the creative process of this cross stitching is fun and calming at the same time. Fun because you get to see different patterns, you get to explore on stitching, and calming at the same time because it's just you and your piece. And when you see the finished product, you will feel satisfied and proud of yourself that you were able to finish such gorgeous picture made out of stitching, which was made by you. So now you will see a video clip of me doing cross stitching. However, before that, we must identify first what are the materials needed. So what we will be needing are, first is an Ida cloth. So as you can see, it already has an image. However, it hasn't been framed yet because there are still elements that needs to be added. And we will be doing it later. So first is an Ida cloth which has squares and holes. So that is where the needles will pass through. Second is the pattern that you will be using for your design. It's like the character or the image that you want to copy or you want to sew. Usually these are store-bought or printed. Next one is the thread. This is a special type of thread used only for cross-stitching. These are called cotton floss, and these are 6 threads here that are loosely twisted together so that they can easily be separated. And last but not the least is the needle. So this needle isn't like the regular needle that we use for sewing. This one is a little duller and has a bigger hole compared to the regular ones. After that time lapse, here's the finished product. Ta-da! So the bear now has a small heart over his head. So this is now ready to be washed and framed and hung and decorated in my room. So it may look intimidating to do because it will need a lot of patience, it will eat up a lot of your time, or it just may look very complicated to do, but it's just your consciousness. I mean, if you've already started your first 5 or 10 stitches, then everything else will follow. And then one day you'll wake up that you've already finished your cross stitch, your image. So my advice to my viewers and subscribers is that don't be afraid to try new things this quarantine and especially this coming summer vacation. Try cross stitching. See you on my next episode. Bye!